In what has become one of the most talked about and closely scrutinized social media moments in recent weeks, Kylie Jenner, the 28-year-old beauty mogul, reality television star, and youngest member of the extraordinarily famous and influential Kardashian Jenner clan, shared multiple glimpses and carefully curated snapshots of her Thanksgiving celebrations with her massive following of devoted fans and curious onlookers on Instagram. But eagle-eyed followers and dedicated fans who analyze every single detail of her posts with remarkable attention and thoroughness were quick to notice something particularly interesting, intriguing, and worthy of extensive discussion and speculation. Her boyfriend, the incredibly talented, critically acclaimed, and Oscar-nominated actor Timothee Chalamet, who has been romantically linked to Kylie for well over a year now, in what has become one of the most unexpected, fascinating, and heavily discussed celebrity relationships in recent memory, was completely and noticeably absent from the festive family gathering that brought together various members of the Kardashian-Jenner family for what appeared to be a warm, intimate, and joyful celebration of gratitude, togetherness, and the cherished American tradition of Thanksgiving. A warm welcome to Celebrity Gossip. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss the latest updates and hot gossip on the Kardashians and your favorite celebrities. The makeup entrepreneur and mother of two, who has built an absolutely massive business empire worth hundreds of millions of dollars through her incredibly successful Kylie Cosmetics brand and various other lucrative business ventures that have made her one of the youngest self-made billionaires in the world, according to some financial publications and industry experts, took to her Instagram account on Thursday, November 27th, which is of course the date when Americans across the entire country gather with their families, friends, and loved ones to celebrate Thanksgiving with traditional meals, heartfelt expressions of gratitude, and quality time spent together away from the hustle and chaos of their normal everyday lives, to share multiple pictures, videos, and Instagram stories that documented various aspects of her holiday celebrations and gave her followers an inside look at how one of the most famous families in the entire world chooses to spend this important and meaningful holiday. The social media posts that Kylie shared with her absolutely massive following of millions and millions of devoted fans, curious observers, beauty enthusiasts, and pop culture aficionados who hang on her every word and analyze her every move with intense scrutiny and endless fascination, particularly highlighted and focused on her quality time, sisterly bonding, and collaborative cooking efforts with her older sister Kendal Jenner, who is 30 years old and has established herself as one of the most successful, sought-after, and highly paid supermodels in the entire fashion industry, walking runways for the most prestigious designers, appearing in campaigns for the most exclusive brands, and gracing the covers of countless fashion magazines throughout her incredibly successful modeling career that has spanned more than a decade. The youngest of the Kardashian-Jenner sisters, who has grown up entirely in the public eye and has navigated the unique challenges, pressures, and opportunities that come with being born into one of the most famous families in entertainment history, showcased various aspects of her holiday preparations and the special moments she shared with family members throughout the day. Kendal Jenner, who has maintained a somewhat more private and reserved public persona compared to some of her more openly sharing siblings, despite her incredibly high-profile modeling career and constant presence in fashion circles, joined Kylie in celebrating the holiday and actively participated in helping with the cooking, preparation, and creation of the traditional Thanksgiving feast that would feed their gathered family members. Kylie shared a particularly delightful and playful clip of Kendal riding an electric bike, presumably around the property where the family had gathered for their Thanksgiving celebration, and added the affectionate and sweet caption that read, "My Thanksgiving Cutie," demonstrating the close bond, genuine affection, and supportive relationship that exists between these two sisters who have grown up together in the most unusual and extraordinary circumstances imaginable, constantly surrounded by cameras, public attention, business opportunities, and the never-ending scrutiny that comes with being members of such a famous and influential family. Later in her series of Instagram posts and stories, Kylie showed her sister Kendal peeling carrots while wearing an apron in what appeared to be a well-appointed, beautifully designed kitchen that reflected the family's taste for luxury, quality, and aesthetic perfection, adding the encouraging and supportive caption, "She's doing such a good job," which seemed to playfully acknowledge Kendal's efforts in the kitchen while also perhaps gently teasing her in the affectionate way that siblings often do when they are comfortable with each other and share a close relationship. In what many fans and followers found to be one of the most amusing, clever, and entertaining moments from Kylie's Thanksgiving social media updates, the beauty mogul also added a healthy dose of humor and playful sisterly teasing to her posts by making a reference to a previous viral moment that had captured the attention of social media users, generated countless memes, sparked endless discussion and gentle mockery, and became one of those unexpected internet phenomenon that takes on its own life far beyond the original context. Kylie posted content of Kendal working in the kitchen with the caption, "The Confidence at Kendall Jenner," which was clearly a reference to a particularly memorable and widely discussed moment from their family's reality television show when Kendal had attempted to cut a cucumber in what viewers and social media commentators found to be awkward, inexperienced, and somewhat amusing manner that suggested she perhaps did not spend much time performing basic kitchen tasks, leading to countless jokes, memes, and discussions about the lifestyle differences between regular people and members of incredibly wealthy families who might have staff to handle such everyday tasks. The two sisters shared numerous lighthearted, joyful, and genuinely warm moments while preparing the traditional Thanksgiving dinner together, working collaboratively on various dishes and demonstrating the kind of comfortable, easy rapport that comes from growing up together and maintaining close relationships despite their incredibly busy schedules, demanding careers, and the various challenges and pressures that come with living such high-profile, heavily scrutinized lives in the constant glare of public attention. The menu for their Thanksgiving celebration appeared to include all the traditional favorites that Americans love and expect on this special holiday, with Kylie specifically showing a green bean casserole among the various other dishes that were being prepared, suggesting that despite their extraordinary wealth, fame, and access to the finest chefs and catering services in the world, the family still enjoys traditional, classic Thanksgiving dishes that connect them to broader American culture and the shared experience of this beloved holiday. Kylie Jenner was not merely observing or documenting the cooking process from some kind of detached observer or social media influencer who was simply there to capture content for her followers. Rather, she actively and enthusiastically participated in the cooking and preparation herself, sharing videos that showed her stirring various dishes, engaging with the cooking process, and genuinely contributing to the creation of the family meal rather than simply posing for pictures or standing by while others did all the work. She also took time during the day to pose for some absolutely stunning sunset pictures that showed off her carefully chosen Thanksgiving outfit, her impeccable styling, and her natural beauty, demonstrating once again why she has become such a massive influence in the beauty and fashion worlds, and why millions of people look to her for inspiration when it comes to makeup, styling, and personal presentation. Despite posting multiple updates throughout the day, sharing numerous stories, photos, and videos that gave her followers extensive insight into how she and her family were spending this special holiday, and documenting various aspects of the celebration, from the cooking preparations to the sisterly bonding to the beautiful sunset moments, the Kardashian Jenner mother of two, who shares daughter Stormi and son Air with her ex-partner, the rapper Travis Scott, did not include any pictures, videos, or even subtle references to Timothee Chalamet, the 28-year-old actor who has become one of the most celebrated, respected, and sought-after performers of his generation through his incredible work in films and his ability to choose interesting, challenging, and artistically ambitious projects that showcase his remarkable talent and range as an actor. This noticeable and conspicuous absence of any content featuring him naturally prompted fans, followers, gossip enthusiasts, and entertainment media observers to immediately begin wondering, speculating, and discussing the reasons behind his absence from what appeared to be an important family celebration, with some people expressing concern that perhaps the relationship was in trouble or had ended, while others suggested more practical explanations related to scheduling conflicts, family obligations, or the couple's well-known preference for keeping their relationship relatively private and shielded from excessive public exposure and media scrutiny. Although no photos or videos included him in any way whatsoever, reports from